such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. So freaking pissed right now.
Now this story is good. Do you guys remember back when somebody made a website called Charlie Kirk's Unalivers? And it basically just listed anybody who said anything about Charlie Kirk after he got popped on that campus. Some of the people who were listed on that website literally just said, "I will not mourn Charlie Kirk," and ended up having to resign from their job. Or they just posted Charlie Kirk's own words on their social media. Things like, "The civil rights movement was a mistake. Black women don't have enough brain processing power." They posted his own words, and they were listed on this website. Their name, addresses, phone numbers, place of employment. Well, the person who made that website was asking for donations because they said that they were working with Fortune 500 companies and data scientists, and it was really expensive to run this website. So they were asking MAGA supporters for donations. Well, now the website is down, and the person who made the website is nowhere to be found. Made out with like 30 grand in 3 days. And now MAGA is upset, saying, "We want our donations back. You were grifting off Charlie Kirk's death, so was our president," because Charlie Kirk's books are published by a company that the president has ownership in, which is why he was dragging it out so long, but you guys aren't saying anything about that. But now they're upset and they want their donations back. They want their money back. They've been scammed. Why are you surprised that you were scammed? You voted for a con artist. You voted for somebody who doesn't pay his contractors, somebody who scammed people who are trying to get an education. Trump University, look it up. People who gravitate and support people like that are scammers. And now you're surprised that you got scammed? I hope the people who lost their jobs over posting Charlie Kirk's own words or saying that they won't mourn Charlie Kirk, somebody who was racist and divisive, find a little bit of solace in this.
I remember that website that was doxing people for celebrating or even having a comment or not feeling anything towards CK's unaliving. Well, baby, they done stole all of MAGA's money. They siphoned crypto from conservatives to dox Charlie Kirk critics and then went dark. Now, this database had over 60,000 people. 60,000 people that allegedly had something to say about Charlie Kirk or had something to say in the lieu of him being unalive. And they were trying to get everybody fired. Now, on top of doxing people, they had 6 cryptocurrency blockchains that they asked conservatives to support. And in a 2-day period, baby, they got $30,000 out of y'all asses. About 190 payments on 6 different crypto addresses. They was getting that bank. And then it got reported and got taken down. Not once, but twice. Now, the second time it went back up, they put it as Charlie Kirk Data Foundation, and it was taken down again because it was registered under false information. Now, several MAGA Charlie Kirk conservatives have been asking where they are and where the development has been going. Baby, they not responding. They left with y'all money. And you know what? What you want us to do about it? I don't feel bad or good about it. But I do think karma comes in all ways, shapes, and forms. And they got 30K out of that shit.
So do you guys remember that website that was doxing Democrats for daring to criticize Charlie Kirk? Well, they collected tens of thousands of dollars of donations from the MAGA crowd, then disappeared. Now they want their money back. The website was called Expose Charlie's Unalivers, and it was created shortly after Charlie Kirk lost his life. They promised to provide a searchable database of the names and workplaces of over 60,000 people supporting political unalivings online, sortable by employer, location, and industry. Its stated purpose was to execute the largest firing operation in history. Over a 2-day period, they collected over $30,000 per coin tracker, a software used for cryptocurrency-based taxes, totaling about 190 payments to 6 cryptocurrency addresses between September 12th and 14th. But over the next several days, the website was taken down, then relaunched again and taken down a second time. This was because it was registered using false information and received DDoS attack threats. They tried to launch a third time and were taken down yet again, and on September 23rd, they disappeared from the public eye, making their last post on X. The group has now gone totally ghost, not responding to anybody who's asking where the donations went. Obviously, the MAGA crowd is not very happy about this, with them saying they want their money back. They raised money off of fear, then disappeared when accountability came knocking, leaving the MAGA crowd absolutely stunned and angry. Actions have consequences though, and all these people that donated wanted to ruin other people's...
Okay, so do y'all remember that doxing website that was made after the passing of Charlie Kirk? You know, the one that was made to dox people at their jobs? Well, apparently that website disappeared after taking $30,000 in cryptocurrency from people crowdfunding it. Because according to this article by The Independent, that website has not posted anything since September 23rd. And it's now facing allegations that it has scammed MAGA supporters. One person wrote, "I want my donation back" on X, while someone else wrote, "Everybody knows this isn't legitimate." It asked supporters to contribute towards a highly sophisticated enterprise system that would be impervious to leftist attacks, and directed them to the cryptocurrency blockchains, the technology behind Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, according to Dropsite. And then here's where it says they took about $30,000 in donations. What I will say about this is that grifters are gonna grift, especially in any type of situation when some type of tragedy happens. Usually there's ones that happen after like national disasters of some type, and now it's apparently happened to MAGA. And it's really interesting because the economy's bad, yet people have money to donate to causes like this, and then ended up getting scammed. And it reminds me of someone else that grifts a lot too. Their name can't seem to pop into my head right now, but I think they like sell sneakers and like Bibles and watches. But let me know what you think about the situation.
Hi guys, so when you give your money to destroy others, don't be shocked when destruction finds you first. They thought they were powerful until their own greed made them victims. Life has a way of turning the table, and this is just the beginning. This is Tiana and you're watching Tiana's React. Let's dive in and see people's reactions to this.
Morning, Ashley. Y'all got mad because we celebrated this racist ass motherfucker's untimely demise. So y'all in turn turned people in, and a few people lost their job. You understand? Y'all thought y'all was really doing something until they ran off with y'all money. Took off with the money, ran off with the plug twice. Boy, I tell you, MAGA Republicans are dumb as fuck. I knew people was gonna get over this simple bastards unaliving. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. And now y'all hoes want y'all money back. So fucking dumb. They done moved on from his ass. They on his ass now. Never know.
Remember that mysterious MAGA site that popped up right after Charlie Kirk was killed? Yeah, the one that promised to expose everyone who ever criticized him. Turns out that was a total scam, and it disappeared just as fast as it showed up. They called themselves the Charlie Kirk Data Foundation, and they were asking for crypto donations to build a searchable list of Kirk's so-called enemies. 6 crypto wallets, over $30,000 raised in just 2 days, and then poof, it's gone. They posted about 40 names before vanishing into thin air. Fake registration, fake address, everything. But not before some of those people that they targeted started getting harassed and even losing jobs. This wasn't a tribute site, it was a weapon, a pay-to-dox operation that turned tragedy into a profit scheme. And it shows just how deep this extremist ecosystem goes. They're not just preaching hate, they're literally trying to monetize it. Now, if you think this is an isolated story, think again. The tactic is simple. Collect outrage, weaponize it, and disappear before accountability hits. And the worst part, it worked. They got their money, they spread fear, and then they vanished, leaving everyone else to deal with the fallout. Follow me, because this story isn't just about one website. It's about what happens when hate becomes a business model.
So they called it justice, exposing people's private lives for clicks and clouds. But when the fake site vanished with their donations, the hunters became the hunted. The same people cheering others, humiliating others, are now crying for help. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Please do well to like, share, and of course, subscribe to keep the channel moving. Till next time.